Hey guys, Clewolf here, and I'm back today with kind of a showcase of what I've been up to for the past 5 days. So basically since the New Year's. I don't really care too much that it's the New Year, so I'm not gonna put you guys through a "this is my New Year's resolution" video. Um, so I'm not gonna do that for you. And I'm not gonna tell you, oh, I'm going to change everything about my channel. We're gonna do videos every day, because that's not probably not gonna happen. But anyways, so what I've started is a little server that's like an RPG thing because my old server, I put all of the mini games on it, and what happened was when I tried to play it, it worked, and then eventually it ran out of data, and I couldn't run the server every time I tried to open it. It would crash, and that just kind of sucked because I was running like multiple worlds with hundreds of command blocks in pretty much each world, and I was trying to add more to it. Maybe eventually I'll do my minigame thing if you guys want that instead of what I'm doing right now. If you want that instead, maybe I'll add in some more multi-world stuff. But right now, it's just costs too much each month to keep a server like that running. Because I don't run it on my own computer, I run it through MC Pro Hosting, and there's just not enough data for multiple worlds with hundreds of command blocks. So I decided to go with one world with hundreds of command blocks, and that world is this RPG thing I've been working on. I don't have a name for it yet, so if you guys have any name suggestions, go ahead and put it in the comments. But as you can see, it's pretty simple, and that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be, if you've ever heard of Windcraft or any other really RPG server, it's supposed to be a simplified version to make it kind of more fun. And you may complain that there isn't too many options in the beginning for you to choose. I might add those. It's really rough. I only worked on it for 5 days now. So we only have 3 quests, and once you get through the main quest, there'll be a lot more options for you. This is just some gameplay footage of us just playing through the different quests with all the loot. But anyway, so it runs pretty simple. You go to a certain character, you talk to them, accept the quest, and then it tells you to go to the next place. It uses the action bar to tell you stuff. And you have to go, and every place has like a boss fight that's usually triggered by a button, but the third quest is a really cool exception, and it'll eventually get there in the footage. But anyways, so it is pretty cool. The people that played said it's pretty fun. There's custom weapons with like custom abilities where you go put it in your offhand and it'll activate an ability, and then you have to wait the cooldown. So I just hit F key, which is my offhand, and I just switch it back and forth. Like as soon as I'm able to use it, I just use the ability. So it's the point is to kind of slowly introduce the players into the game so they don't get overwhelmed by like, oh, I have to think about abilities and different stats. So there's no real stats that you have to upgrade yourself. There's going to be classes after I think quest 4. We're still working on quest 3 because there's going to be some side quests. It's a jungle, then quest 4 is a dark forest, and then there's a class tower. Classes are actually going to be pretty simple. Everything's going to be really simplified, but there will be a lot of options to it. So that's kind of the beauty of it. So what there is each level has some new weapons, so you can choose between different weapons to use. You can use as many as you want. And what we're probably going to do is some classes are going to have certain buffs instead of you picking the buffs with like leveling up and adding to your stats. If you pick assassin, you're going to get faster the higher level you go, and you can change every about I think 10 levels it unlocks a new type of ability that your class can use. So if you are an assassin and your initial ability is, I don't know, a potion that lets you go really, really fast for 5 seconds, when you reach the next stage of the assassin, you can either keep that super fast ability or you can use a new ability, which would be, say, one that lets you backstab or do an additional amount of damage if you're behind the enemy. But that's not a set in stone. We're still going to be making things, and it's just we're going to be expanding as we go. So if you want to join, you can join at cloudwolf Minecraft on mcph.co. The server IP is in the description, and it's just going to be us working on it. You can slowly go through the quests and get up to where we are now, and as I add them, you can try them out. There is a custom resource pack which we will be putting on the world soon. So right now, you're just gonna have to see the default Minecraft like swords, but we do have custom spears, as you can probably see in the footage, and we have some custom textures, but I don't want to put it on the server until we have enough for it to be like legitimate. We should update it. That's pretty much all I had to say, guys. The hill generator kind of is complex and it was weird. I don't know. I'll probably continue to work on it. And Quantum Labs is going to come out soon. It's just after I release a map like say the Christmas Accident 2, a lot of times I just get really tired of working on maps, so I decided that I would work on something that isn't like a specific map, and this is really fun for me to do every once in a while, but I'll eventually want to go back and work on Quantum Labs in a couple weeks here, and you'll probably see more live streams of that, but school is going to be really crazy for me because it's winter session for colleges, and winter session is about 5 weeks long. You have 3 hours of class a day, and once high school classes come back in, it's going to be me at school for like 9 or 10 hours a day. So it's going to really suck. And then you have to add in all the time it's going to take for me to do essays and stuff because it's a crazy class that's stupid. But anyways, I'm going to try to get some work done. And once that's over, I can probably live stream on the weekends. Um, but anyways, that's just all I wanted to say. If you want to help out, usually I let people help out once they've gotten through a couple of the quests so they know what's going on and how it's like. Um, and if you want to see some behind the scenes kind of looks at how these different systems work, like the leveling, I can talk about some problems that I had with leveling and solutions to it, as well as some command blocks that I did for it. I created a whole leveling system with only like 20 command blocks, and that's all the command blocks I'll ever need. It's really cool. I'll show you guys how it works if you want me to. I can also show you how to do the custom weapons with the offhand as well as the custom quest speech. I created a whole click next system that only uses command blocks instead of using armor stands. That way it's multiplayer friendly. But anyways, guys, other than that, thanks for watching and sticking in. We're almost at the 2K. When we hit 2K, there will be a special um, video just for that. Probably a couple special videos. Last time I did two, just because I didn't want to put it all in one. If you guys have any suggestions for what to do for the 2K sub special, put it in the description, but I already kind of know what I want to do. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching and tuning in, and I'll catch you all later.